Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell, who has a bit more information for us on the pitch. Morning, Alison.
Morning, David. Thanks for the introduction. It's a dry surface and no signs of any moisture. We'll probably see some variable bounce and a bit more turn for the spinners towards the back.
Change of bowling, the slow left armour is coming on.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, great shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's off the middle of the bat.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Time that perfectly.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. And another one. It's raining sixes now.
Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that and it's gone for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just glanced off the pads. No one stopping that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Change of bowling, the leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Shot. That's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Surya Kumar, 6 of your best, please.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Oh, my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum. Momentum shift. Needs a dot ball.
Wow, that missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Too much room, got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Bang! Sent back over the bowler's head, mid-off and mid-on. Can only watch that sail into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Surya Kumar, at their best, sat up nicely and pulled away for a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake. Went for the drive, but no connection.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Big opportunity here. They swooped on the ball quickly.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker.
VJ will look to follow up that wicket with another delivery in that corridor of uncertainty. Perfect technique and placement.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Surya Kumar, in that first innings, made a terrific half-century, got themselves into the 80s, but was cut short before getting into the 90s. Drives it, complete miss.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes...
He hit that one hard. No need to run. Lovely compact form there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Well, don't even bother running.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length, still the key. Great shot. Rode the bounce of the ball nicely and cuts it through point.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot should pick up a run.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. It was a great shot, but the fielder had that covered and saved some runs. Played and missed.
End of the over.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly.
Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, the ball heading towards the boundary.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's gone, takes the bails off. VJ has a good rhythm at the moment. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You join us for this test match between Maharashtra and Jharkhand. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell. Morning, Alison. What can you tell us about the pitch?
Thanks, David. I've had my coffee and I'm ready to go, as are the players. The pitch is very dry and hard here today. Early on, it should be a good pitch for batting, but we'll start to see some variation in turn and bounce for the bowlers towards day 3.
These two teams getting ready for battle. What do you make of the batters?
Gaikwad wants to get off. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Tara, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Oh, great shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Surya Kumar has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Perfection, what a brilliant shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? That's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Are now 87 for 2.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
And what a shot that is. Into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Super shot, that.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that. Last delivery, just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Misses everything.
On the drive, the bowling's too good though. Great line and length, beats the edge.
Oh, great ball.
End of the over.
Just misses the stump, but a fantastic bit of slow bowling. There was drift.
That's right off the meat of the bat. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Played and missed.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Oops, that's very, very high. Don't think anyone is close, though.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Drives it, complete miss.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Great delivery, beat the outside edge.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Brilliant job by the fielder. That was hit hard and they got behind the ball and saved some runs.
Now on 126 for 2.
Back foot drive through cover, waited on it nicely. The ball runs away to the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. How will he reply?
Head was over the ball and well timed, but just couldn't find the gap. Oh, great run out.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Top quality bowling, close to the off stump.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. On the pads, and they've gone up.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Surya Kumar, a picture of concentration, and will want to settle things down by rotating the strike. Precision, just a great shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Surya Kumar did well in that first innings, getting into the 70s, but soon after getting dismissed.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
For 2.
Tara was looking decent in that first innings, but got out in the 20s. Too much room, got what it deserved.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely timed, but the fielder will get to that. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Tremendous. Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Super catch.
Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The Royal Challengers wins the toss. The home crowd roar their approval as their captain decides to bat first. Salt, the right-hander, opening today. Kohli will be at the non-strikers' end first up.
We're about to get underway and already...
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Misses everything.
Into the second over.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Play down the right.
Tremendous shot. Came down the wicket. Looked like a quick adjustment and just cut the ball away. Brilliant stuff.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
There'll be runs here.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Time that perfectly.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit and they've held on to it. Great cricket.
Sharma, the new man, taking guard in